Okay.
I'm amazed that my prediction was false.
I can post you there. When it's live, let me know how it looks.
Okay. Five, four, three, two, one. It's live, and you have a picture box to the right, and you have a game control in the top right corner. You
Heck
have
yeah.
comments in the bottom right. And in the left, you have the intro of the game, which is running at a stable ass frame rate. Congratulations. Yeah, it looks sexy, dude.
Cool. I'm not gonna sing.
What?
My friend Chip tells me to sing. I'm not singing.
Is your buddy Chip from...
Okay, I also need to
Discord?
send it to this guy. Fuck, Bam.
Oh, are we both live right now?
Bam. Yeah, we are.
Oh, killer.
Bam, bam.
Sure. Sure, my dude. Do you have it all set up where the controller's gonna run?
Yeah. Oh wait, wrong password. Oh, wrong email. There we go. Oh my god, I can do that now. Can I hide this to save my resources? Performance mode. Cool. Put you there. Aight. I think we're good. Turn you off. Put you
All
on.
set?
I think we're good.
Groovy.
Hi, people. I'm streaming after how long? many months. So there's this guy, Xendran, who's been working on the Kingdom Hearts Critical Mix mod, which essentially adds critical mode to Kingdom Hearts. And it offers a lot of different things, as you can see by the change tile screen as well. Just a few of the features that it offers. There's a new difficulty, critical mode and master mode. He recommends you don't play master mode because it's extremely more difficult than critical mode. There's a new moveset for Sora, which we'll see in a tiny bit. We have Keyblade abilities, which weren't technically a part of original KH1. They were more just kind of like stat-based and like small things that they did, but now we have like actual abilities. We also have some new weapons, items, and accessories. There's some better animation canceling, better guard. We can auto-reload consumable items like there were back in KH2. There's a hotkey to use items, improve mobility, new side quests, events, and a bunch of other things. I'm not going to go down the entire list. But some of the bigger things that are also part of this too is the fact that this game now runs in 60 frames per second and in widescreen, 16:9, which is awesome. And the fact that we now have the KH2 camera, which is zoomed out. And the fact that since this is the final mix version, it flips back the controls, because in the final mix version, or at least in Japan, the circle button is used to attack and the X button is used to jump, versus in America we flip it. So we're now back to the American version. And yeah, let me just do a couple more link posts and we'll be good to go.
Hey, who's the character on the right side of the screen?
I'll let you guess.
That is obviously
Aqua from KH1 when she's possessed by, dang it, what's that guy's name? I saw a meme where it's like possessed Aqua is best Aqua, and I honestly couldn't believe it.
No, that's Tenchi.
Is Tenchi?
That's Tenchi.
Cool. Who's Tenchi?
My favorite Toho character.
Oh! Oh wait, you finally made your list?
I mean, I've had a list since since forever, but yeah. So as you can see, we're in widescreen, and the game is running really smoothly and stuff. I tested this earlier, and sometimes the Kingdom Key doesn't show up, but I can also... so we're gonna see how that works. But yeah, Tenchi's always been my favorite character from Toho. She has a terrible personality, but man, her design is sick. Also, to the viewers, I'm joined by my best friend, because streaming alone is boring.
Hi there, guys.
Where's Kairi?
So,
I thought she was with you.
I'm gonna stop rambling about the game and just let the game play itself so you guys can just check stuff out.
Door's open, Sora.
We're good to chill.
Now we can go to the outside world.
What are you talking about? We gotta find Kairi.
Kairi's coming with us.
Just make sure you don't break
Once
the
we
game
step
like
through,
you picked a
we might
shield
not
or
be
something
able to
like
come
that.
back.
I did, and
We may
the
never see
shield
our parents again.
fixes
There's
ins
no turning back.
as paracord, and that's why we're
This
here.
may be
Because
our only
when I had
chance.
originally picked the shield
can't
in
let
yesterday's
fear
build
stop
of the
us.
game, I
I'm
couldn't
not
get
afraid
past the
of the
tutorial. Which was hilarious. Dude, I don't know what I did or what I've like done in the past to like be really good at breaking and glitching games.
I honestly don't understand either, but it's insane. Hello, Chippo! Thank you very much for the hello. But yeah, so what are the big changes that are going to come with this critical mode? Is it like any other game where it's just like, oh, it just hits harder?
Supposedly, like, enemy
Yeah.
movesets have also been changed too, along with my own, which is cool.
Oh, sick. That's fantastic. I'm amazed that this mod hasn't came around before, you know?
That's a good point, actually. These are hard to make, though.
Yeah. I don't deny it. It's probably such a task.
Yep, the freaking Kingdom Key. So, the Kingdom Key didn't spawn. That's cool. But, I can still use it. I think that's quite comedic.
Are you using like force powers or just like your punches the entire time?
Basically. Dude, Sora is literally Luke Skywalker. He's just using the Force. Look at that boom! He can use the light!
Yeah,
solid.
yes,
Look at him.
Disney. We would like to get sponsored for this. Thank you very much. We'll take the money.
Please give me a free Disney Plus subscription so I can watch The Mandalorian.
Heads up, get into that show as soon as you can. Really,
I
quick
have seen
aside.
episode 1, actually.
Fantastic show. You did?
I know about the child.
Oh yeah. Well, if that's great. You are also on the internet for more than 5 seconds as well.
Yeah, dude.
Because Baby Yoda just took over.
He's awesome. I'm just gonna lower the game audio for myself, which might be lower for you guys too, but hopefully not too low. But it's okay. So the Kingdom Key in this game. Oh, hang on. The Kingdom Key in this game. We can equip. So basically, the way it works is in this game, there's a 25% critical rate increase, and the Kingdom Key stats will change based on whatever magic we have equipped. So if I have Fire equipped, I'll get 2+ to my Strength. If I have Blizzard, I'll have an extra MP bar. Thunder will give me critical damage. Cure will give me health, and so on and so forth. But because I don't actually have magic at this point, that doesn't really do much for me. I also have the Oblivion with me, which is awesome because the Oblivion is actually my favorite Keyblade. And with it comes 100% critical rate, which is 8 critical damage. And it has the ability Rage, which has unmatched power, but prevents the use of magic, and Sora will die in a single hit. So we're gonna try it.
Okay, so
I should probably say
exactly
before I do that.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say, just like, why would we have Oblivion right away? Ergo, the getting hit once. That's a cool little challenge.
That's okay, Chip. I appreciate you coming out. And the fact that, like, you can make it, considering the fact our time zones are the opposite. Also, yeah, notice how my MP bar is now at straight 0. So what I'm gonna do is save state. Oh, well, I don't die in a hit, but... Oh, probably means I have to equip it, but whatever. Yeah, so Sora, as you can see, is much faster than he was in KH1. Which is awesome.
Does he jump? Does he jump higher?
He jumps a little higher, and he just, like, his overall movement is really fluid.
That's fantastic. Because, like, the movement in the first game, obviously, as compared to the other ones, it's, like, pretty jank, but now it's a lot smoother.
Yeah.
Also, Quentin, I completely agree with you on how Disney predicted the Star Wars takeover, and it's even funnier because their TV show is better than the movie that just came out.
Someone made a good point that, like, that's what Star Wars should honestly be now. It's just these miniseries because they're more interesting than the actual movies.
Yeah, the movies are captured within their own cliches. Like,
Kyrie.
it should be these little one-offs.
Sora.
It's a lot of blank abilities right there.
I mean, I haven't seen it yet, but I've heard mixed reviews about the Rise of Skywalker, so...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no. I'm waiting because I got my roommate who is a huge Star Wars fan, and it seems like a time.
Whoa.
And I am not excited.
Oh boy, the dark side. Except this time I have the Oblivion, so you're gonna go down like a chump, dude.
I love it when we first played the game. It's just like, oh, Kyrie just like flew through Sora. What the hell is that?
Yeah,
And
little
now-
did anyone know that she actually went inside of him.
Yeah, it's literally like, this is not the correct term, but I call it soul binding, and it makes actually more sense than it should. Yeah, it's a spoiler.
Oh no. Yep, there goes. There's that fight.
No.
So for those who don't know, KH1 is my favorite game in the entire series. And so I know quite a lot about it. Oh yeah, one other thing this mod does is, so when you actually leave the tutorial, it just straight up skips you to this point in time. You don't go through the first 2 days of Destiny Islands.
Seriously?
Yeah, you just skip that entire section.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
It's nice in the sense that you don't have to go through the slowness of it, but it's really bad if you're a hard, like, Sora Kyrie shipper, because you don't get to see them fall in love for, like, 2 seconds.
Yeah, speedrunners everywhere friggin' rejoicing, though.
And we're trying to make sense of everything he made up along the way afterwards. I mean, like, here's the thing, right? There's 2 things to this. One, if you're Square and you're seeing that this series is making lots of money, you're gonna milk it, right? Second of all, like, as a creative writer, I mean, he has had a lot of stuff planned out, but, like, he's slowly filling it in as he goes along. As a creative writer, the way Nomura works is actually really good. And I feel like a lot of things he does is on purpose.
So the fact that he makes point A, C, F, H, he makes all that and then fills it in afterwards.
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah, like, you think he doesn't know that this series is confusing? Like, man's been in the industry for quite some time now. Like, he's been designing characters since Final Fantasy VI, so he's been around games.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, but, like, the only thing is that he's been designing.
What a
Not like writing or anything like that.
Yeah, I mean, KH1 was KH just his, you know, as the project. I feel like the fan knows better than Nomura. I mean, that's because we have what we have, right? Like, we're able to see the material and connect the dots. What he probably has is, like, 60 Word documents of the weird things could go. Right? Like, of course we know more than him, because we know more than him for the current thing that we have.
Oh my god. Actually, I'd like to think that Nomura just creates a choose your own adventure book for the Kingdom Hearts universe, and then he just passes it around the office, and the most popular one, he's just like, all right, we'll do that.
Would not be surprised. I mean, it's not like he writes this whole thing alone, too. Like, there are other people who, if you look at the credits, there are other people who are there in the writing room.
Yeah, of course.
Damn. Ah, Traverse Town. What a good hub world.
How much collecting are you going to do in Traverse Town?
As much as I can. So one thing I can do right now is I can actually push this box over. Or he looks at fan predictions and decides on the opposite. Does Nomura live in Osaka too? I don't think so. But... oh yeah, so you can get this chest early, which has a postcard. So you can turn that in real quick. I have one. You can get a cottage of that real early.
What's the best item that you can get from the letters?
Oh god. The last few things you get are like synthesis items, which you need those. Next thing you can do real quick is just hit that guy for a postcard. So that's cool. What else can I do real quick? Alright, let's go talk to Sid. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like Nomura knows what he's doing. It's totally on purpose. And the fact that fans get all riled up about, like, it's so confusing. It's like, yeah, dude, I mean, if I was a creative writer, like, yo, that's exactly what I want. Because that means you're going to come back for more.
True.
Like,
and
people
also,
hate it.
Yeah, well, it makes the fans talk about it. It's like its own perfect marketing strategy.
Exactly.
It's like, why not make people make a ton of timelines and anything like that? Free press right there.
Exactly. It works. Like, there's no way, like, he's just doing it just, you know, be like, oh, I don't know what's happening in the plot. It's straight up just the fact that, no, he's definitely doing it on purpose. I refuse to believe that it's just, like, ad hoc.
But that he randomly had that secret ending in KH3.
Yeah, exactly. Like, or the fact that, like, at the end of, like, KH2, like, he had, like, all of, like, Birth by Sleep planned out. Like, he may have had some stuff planned out, but, like, no, of course he didn't have, like, everything planned out.
Well, no, I mean, that's the same thing with the OG Star Wars trilogy. They didn't know the prequels.
Exactly, right?
Oh, shit, I think Darth Vader's in it. Alright, let's make a ton of trade tariffs and, like, trade wars and stuff like that. We'll just do that. We'll just fill in the gaps.
Oh, what am I doing?
What are you doing?
I don't know. One of the things this game does, it actually auto-moves the camera, too, which is nice. Because back in the original KH1, you had to use the left and right trigger to move the camera.
What was it? R1?
L2, R2.
Or L2. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Come on, Sora.
Is it weird not to be using that?
For me, yes, just because, like, given the fact that I played this game, like, so, like, I played it so much. Yeah. But in other ways, nah.
Sure.
Oop. Alright. So now we get to go run around. I never get this part right usually, but now we just get to run around, like, all the different rooms and get down on the Goofy to be like, Leon! Where you at, boy?
Yeah.
And then this guy
Run down
dies.
all the alleyways. Yeah. What is, like, the speed running strat for getting through Traverse Town the first time through?
Oh god, it's just like, there's a specific route that you follow that I kind of, like, learned, but never really.
Sure.
Anywho, like, I should be going through, like, if I was actually speedrunning this game, I would actually just be going through the rooms to get down the Goofy to do things. What I'm actually gonna do is two things. One, I'm gonna re-equip the Kingdom Key and see if it comes back. Nope. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No! Alright, I think the game crashed.
No!
Yeah, I think the game crashed.
Oh, I gotta see this shit.
Yep, game crashed. So let's do all that again, guys.
That's sick.
I gotta save state more. I can at least turn turbo on, so that's nice. Never liked 1 that much. It felt more like chore playing. Well, you have to understand that Kingdom Hearts 1 came out in 2002. JRPGs then were very much chores. And we liked it.
It was also just like a different time as well. That's back when like video games, it was cool to have a teenage protagonist before it became old gruff men.
It was also a time in which games were like you had to learn the game versus it being all streamlined for all right. So the one-hit kill works. I just
This delay is honestly the funniest thing in the world because all I hear is you losing your shit, and I'm just excited.
have a safe flight, Chip.
to see what happens. Yeah, fly safely, okay?
There was a time in gaming before, like pre 2012ish, where games were kind of like you had to kind of learn them, and they weren't streamlined so that everyone would be happy. Like nowadays, all games are just like, well, we need the vets to like them as well as the casual. So how do we make a combined experience? Like, who cares?
Yeah. I don't know, what I think of to emphasize that point is probably like Tony Hawk.
Yeah.
Where it's not insanely streamlined, but it's... I think that was maybe a transitioning point where it's streamlined enough.
I think so.
What
too.
is something that you were thinking of where it wasn't?
I just think straight up RPGs. Like, there's so much stuff that like RPGs give you now to make the experience easier, and then you just hear people complaining about the lack of difficulty. Well, it's not that like the devs are not putting in difficulty. It's just a straight up fact that they have to cater to the newer market of like 8 to 10-year-olds.
Well, best example of that I'll think of right now is how you level up in Final Fantasy X versus Final Fantasy 13. Final Fantasy X, you had the massive ass fucking sphere grid, and then Final Fantasy 13 is just that Crystarium or whatever, where literally all you have to do is hold A.
Yeah.
And
Very
you
similar
let go of
systems
it,
too.
And then, yeah, well, the annoying thing is that they are, but like, it's way more streamlined to the point of there's barely any variation with the Crystarium as compared to the sphere grid.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah,
I think
mean,
it's also just a general amount of people in gaming not... Like, I think they realize it, but they don't want to admit the fact that they're getting older, and that, like, certain games just aren't going to do it for them anymore.
Ugh, where am I? Oh boy.
Okay.
Like
what?
You know where we are?
I
Okay.
take Kingdom Hearts. Like, relatively speaking, it is a game meant for kids when you really put it into perspective, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's Disney.
I mean, it's Disney. It was... What was the ESRB rating of this when it came out?
This was straight up just E.
It was E. Okay, so even more so, like, anyone could buy it and anyone could play it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
okay,
we've
boomer
grown
shit.
up with the series for like 17 years, but at the same time... Oh, lag. At the same time, like, yeah, I mean, but like, in the time that all these games have come out, like, so many other games have come out. You've played so many other games. You've, like, had different life experiences, and you've matured a bit to the point where, yeah, some of the cliche stuff and just, like, chore doing and, like, mechanics of, not even just JRPGs, but any game, they're not going to feel, like, interesting or satisfying to you anymore because you're just not into them anymore. And that's okay, but people find that hard to accept.
What? Okay, so this brings up another question, though, is like, does it have to do with a specific time period that it became mainstream? Because there's a bunch of other games that, like, came out that weren't straightforward and were also difficult as hell, i.e. anything from the Nintendo Entertainment era, Nintendo Entertainment System era, and then Toho.
Yeah, exactly. So, it's
not
hard
it's
to say.
not- Yeah, it's not every game, I understand, but I think when it comes to like the AAA genre, I definitely agree with you in the fact that like 2008 or like 2005 to 2008 onward, it became a lot more mainstream and a lot easier to do. Also, Quentin, on your fact that they're more expansive, I agree on that too.
We also live in a generation right now where all games are cinematic experiences.
I don't get it. What's wrong with the text-based game?
Nah, man, we gotta have all the graphics and stuff.
Yeah.
I think part of that, unfortunately, and I do enjoy him as a person, but like, and as a developer, but I think part of that is the Kojima formula.
Yeah, I mean, Metal Gear Solid was an absolute landmark friggin' game, so
Yeah.
I can't deny its influence and its impact. But there's some games that do it well, and there's some games that do it not so well. A good example of them doing it really good is that Vanquish.
Yeah.
Great example of being able to be cinematic while still having gameplay. However, that kind of cracks into just platinum.
Pretty much.
But yeah, one of my favorite things nowadays is that every loading screen isn't a loading screen, it's actually your characters walking slow as fuck.
Or like, yeah, I mean, at least loading screens have gotten a little better.
Yeah,
They used to be just blank screens. God damn it.
Well, so what happened with loading screens is that it was perfect, and then it got worse. It was perfect in Ratchet and Clank when they were flying to space.
Yeah.
The spaceship through space. That shit was gold.
Ah, the music bugged out. That's okay. We're still good. I can turn off turbo now. I was gonna say, yeah, and that's the funny thing is like KH3 brought an Instagram post and was like, "Wow, this is like so lame." I'm like, "Yeah, but would you rather have had just a black screen or Sora walking through a canvas?"
Yeah, I can't.
God damn it.
deny that. Yeah.
The unfortunate part.
Also, I
about it.
definitely like how KH3 was able to modernize the whole format and formula, bring in the phones. Even though it's like cringy, still like that it knowingly is evolving.
It's the only other game I know where your smartphone is actually like useful. Tokyo
What's the other
Xanadu
one?
being the second.
I was literally just gonna say Tokyo.
Because that
Xanadu.
that game makes a smartphone like the best. Like, that is smart. That is smart.
Oh man, I am so friggin' excited to get playing on Tokyo Xanadu. But right now, since I binged the Witcher Netflix series, I picked up the Witcher games for like all of it less than $20.
Nice.
So I'm trying to go through Witcher 2, and it's cool because there's no sprint button and no fast travel, and my soul hurts.
Right? Oh, game, please. Do not lag for me.
Oh, yo, when's KH3 DLC coming out again?
January 24th for... No. January 23rd, 24th for PS4, and the 25th for Xbox users in February. They get a whole month delay. I don't know why.
If it means cleanup, then that's fine.
You know, the funny thing is like, the fact that I've died 3 times in a row now, like, the only reason I'm doing this is out of, like habit and muscle memory, but, like, I'm not even gaining experience, because there's no experience in this mod.
I thought I was out of sadomasochism.
Oh, maybe that's that too. The PS4
sure,
release is exactly 358 days from the original. Oh yeah, dude, you think they didn't plan that? KH knows. Look, I'm telling you, Square knows. They know things. They're not dumb. Oh god.
Yeah.
Swear to God.
Are you? How many times?
This is 4 now.
All right.
All right, screw this. We're just gonna move on. We don't need to fight them. I'm not even getting experience anyway. Apparently you don't even get experience. You get stronger through different means. As he says, EXP0 is built in and not optional. You will gain more than enough power in other ways. Removing it will break the game and cause features to stop working. This mod is not level 1 difficulty unless you're playing on master difficulty. This is just a way to control the progression system that the game actually offers you.
That's actually really cool. Really interesting way of doing it.
I come in and immediately see Goldie perish. Listen, I'm not doing that well.
Yeah, to be completely honest, he's been getting his shit pushed in pretty hard. Not gonna lie.
That's okay, we've been talking. Why doesn't anyone do the Final Fantasy II leveling more? The funny story about that, there is a game that does that. It's called The Alliance Alive that came out just this year on 3DS and has an HD port on Switch and soon coming to Steam. And it does do the Final Fantasy II leveling up system. It's great.
Wait, explain to me the FF2 level.
The FF2 system is where the more you do something, the better you get at it. So the more damage you take, the higher your HP stat will go. The more swords you use...
Oh, so it's like Skyrim.
Yeah, the better your proficiency in swords. And yes, it was a 3DS game that released this year. It was like March or something. Yeah, it was like in March.
They already got up the Switch port?
Yeah, the Switch HD port is on. I'm waiting for Steam so I can stream it. Because, man, that game is fucking fun.
Dude, holy shit, that sounds amazing.
It's really fun. Interesting game stuff, too. Like, the way it does, like, models and dialogue and stuff. Like, there's no voice acting in the game. Which, for a modern game, is, like, really weird. But it works really well.
I mean, we've had a ton of games recently come out with text-based gameplay that have been incredible. So, I think now the gamers are okay with it, you know, the fan bases are... I don't know how to say it. Culture's ready for it.
Yeah. Why do I gotta log into this again? Alright, whatever. Alright, the developer for the mod will be tuning into the stream soon.
Hey, perfect.
He told me not to do master difficulty. I'm like, if I do, will you hate me? He's like, I mean, you can do it. You will die a lot, but you can do it.
Oh, do you want to?
Yes. I'm on master difficulty.
Oh, wait,
That's why I'm dying so much. Also on the fact I'm using the Oblivion. One, because I have to now.
I thought it was just the Oblivion!
Well, I mean, that is a part of it too, but it's also the fact that I'm also playing on master difficulty.
Oh my god. Why do you like pain this much?
I don't know, man. I really don't know.
Oh, man.
I don't know when, like, I don't know if it was when I got into bullet hell or it was just me, like, from a kid, where it's just like, I don't know, I just like getting my shit pushed in through video games. People always, like, the thing is, like, you always see people on, like, Dark Souls streams and, like, people, they get so, like, pissy and mad when they die, and I'm just here like, yeah, bring it on, alright, cool. Like, I have no issues with it. It's really weird.
I see you, like... You're basically dealing with, like, let's say a difficult-ass video game in this metaphor is a tsundere.
Legitimately.
She's the most obnoxious tsundere in the world, but you're just like, oh, she's gonna be my girl.
That's why people are recommending that, like, I need to find a girl that's like Nino from Quintessential Quintuplets. I'm like, do I really?
Here, Quentin, it's called Alliance Alive.
Oh, did my message not go through? I typed it in. Yeah, The Alliance Alive, published by Atlas.
Who are you?
And they'll keep on coming at you.
Composed by
sorry.
Hamauzu,
Continue to wield
the man for Final
So you
Fantasy
can't
nowadays.
Find anyone who's into quintuplets.
Why would it choose a
That's
kid
rough.
like you?
Dude, I've never met anything more than triplets. My cousins are triplets. That's the most I've gone.
Never mind. Now, let's see that keyblade.
What? There's
Oh my
no
god,
way you're
that
getting
okay,
this.
that would be insane.
Alright.
But I guess we should probably keep looking.
I don't even know.
Dude.
Oh, where's my music? Big oof. Fuck
I
you,
cut out.
Leon.
Hey, just don't try to get one hit by this guy.
Yeah, so about that, I have to make sure that actually happens. JK, I'm OP as fuck!
I can lose.
Oh, man. People in the chat, let me know if audio is weird, like I'm too loud or the game's too soft or whatever.
Oh, you're slipping, Leon.
Guys, look, it's Final Fantasy characters back when they were relevant to Kingdom Hearts. And now they're not.
When they're actually
Oh,
plot
easy.
relevant.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, wow, that's gonna trigger literally,
Things are
like,
worse than I
everybody.
thought. A lot worse.
I've got opinions about it, but I don't think it's my place to say.
Oh no, the plot developed into its own thing, and we don't need the people that made this series special in the beginning. Oh no!
Not even like side characters or side stories or anything.
If they wanted to do that, they should have done more with the Final Fantasy from the get-go, besides them just being mentors.
But what if they did a Super Mario RPG approach, where they just had some like badass boss at the end, just had Sephiroth hiding in a cave that you needed fireworks and then a shiny stone to get to?
Sure, why not? Speaking of quintuplets, you finally caught up.
Yeah.
Dude, I've been waiting so much, because that chapter released, and I'm like,
God.
dude, this guy is not
Oh my
caught up,
God.
and I can't even talk to him about it, because he's not caught up to the stupid manga.
Okay, so I don't know if we are okay to talk about spoilers or not.
We are.
We are. Okay, thank God.
I allow it.
All right. Oh man, but I understand. However, I would have gone differently.
That's what many people are saying.
Did the king send you?
Yeah, like it's gonna. If it's going the trajectory that I think it's gonna go, where it's just like no drama and just romance, and it's just gonna end with them getting married, I'm fine with that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
However, like Miku's development was so good at the end.
You okay? I guess.
Yeah.
Miku,
Our thing is like what I was saying is like it makes sense because it was like when you really think about it, like even though Miku and Nino had really good character development, they actually became like really worthy characters. It still probably for him was like, dude, I can't handle these two.
The great ninja Yuffie.
Yeah.
Because Miku got really rough. Like she's still really rough too. She's like, yo, I'm gonna get this guy. It's like, yo, chill out.
Yeah, she got turned into like a crazy alpha. It was
She just really wants his dick. It's like, holy shit, chill.
We had to get it away from him to shake off those creatures.
What is she gonna do? Like push him on the ground and kiss him or something like that?
Dude, that's the thing. She can do. She has. We know she can do it. That's the scary part.
Still hard to believe.
Is it can happen again, and that's why Yotsuba is great because she's like, I don't know. It's like, yes, exactly.
She's like chill about it. Yeah.
Wait, so the Kingdom Key was there. Leon picks it up and gives it to me. I get the Oblivion. How come the Kingdom Key breaks my
What's
game?
going on here?
No. That shouldn't exist.
You know there
That
are
Kingdom
many
Key
other
should not
worlds out there
exist.
besides
Exactly.
We are
Oh, yeah.
sponsored by.
this town.
We are sponsored by Star Wars. God damn it!
I didn't get a chance to read it, but I learned today that there's a Goofy and Aerith
They've
fanfiction.
been secret because they've never been connected until now.
Sorry, a what? A Goofy and Aerith?
When the Heartless
Fanfiction.
came, everything changed.
I'm so sorry. That
And so
you
my
weren't
response
able
to that, was, so that's what happened in Traverse Town that day.
Those without hearts.
No.
The darkness in
No.
people's hearts. That's what attracts them.
And there's darkness
Yeah.
in every heart.
Oh my God.
Hey, have you heard of
Aerith,
someone
why?
named Ansel?
Why did you fall from grace? You hooked.
I am
Yup.
Sam?
He was studying the Heartless.
God. That's
He
so
reported
sad.
all of his findings in a very detailed report.
I still hold dearly to my heart.
Wars.
No! Quentin, no!
Strangers are scattered
Imagine
all
Goofy's nutting sound.
No!
You never in Goof Troop when he falls off, he goes, wah! What the fuck he makes when he Goof Troop? That's what he does.
over. Those were my thoughts
Yeah.
exactly.
Dude, remember the fact that like Goofy technically dated Clarabelle, and in KH2, Clarabelle is in the Timeless River, but he doesn't say squat dilly's shit.
No.
That's right. The
No.
Keyblade.
No. Why does this exist? Why do the fan fictions exist?
Because old Disney was actually good.
The heartless have great fear of the Keyblade.
Okay. Old Disney was good.
That's why they'll keep coming
Old
out.
Disney was really good and it was really freaking funny.
Well, I didn't ask for this.
And I'm still waiting for the day that Walt
Chooses its
Disney
master,
comes out
and
with Hyper
it chose
chamber.
you.
I feel like Walt Disney would...
Cryogenic chamber.
How did all this happen?
Yeah.
I remember being in my room.
You've been a bad girl. Yup.
Wait a minute. What happened to my home? My island. Riku.
Maxie, I brought home a new lady.
You know what? I really don't know.
She's
Her
a
name
bitch.
is Her name is Minnie. Oh Jesus.
You ever see that 4-panel picture meme where it's like what was it? Where it's like Goofy walks off with Minnie.
No.
Oh my god, I gotta find this.
That sounds brutal.
No,
Holy
I actually have
shit.
to find this. Goofy with Minnie. Minnie Mouse. There's this image. Where is this? Hang on. Google Images. If it could load, that'd be great.
Quentin, I don't know what you mean by cursed Disney stuff. Cursed Disney stuff, but it scares me, and it terrifies me. Why does it have to happen? I mean, I know there's like bad Sonic fan fiction, and that's fine, but like, why does it have to be Goofy and Aerith?
No one knows. Okay, here I'm gonna post this into the Twitch chat. The link to the Twitter post. It's it's the funniest shit in the world. I love it so much.
Let me take a bite out of this. Oh no!
You can't trust. It's like Mickey. He's like shush. You see Mickey in the background. This is the greatest thing in the world. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Oh my god! Fucking brutal! Holy shit!
You can't trust anyone nowadays. Like, yo, what the fuck?
Oh my god!
Okay, well, I got the kingdom key back, but it still doesn't exist. Oh yeah, that's cool. Oh my god.
I don't think it's bestiality when they're animals in the place. I think it's just like a terrible viewing experience.
It's furry bestiality.
Wait, because they're anthropomorphic?
Yes.
Oh no!
Oh, the game crashed again.
Oh wait, what? No, really?
Yeah, that's good.
I love how he puts his hand right above the chest and tries to knock it, but completely messes.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, so basically, okay, let me at least message the dev that, by the way.
What is it? That's been 2-3 crashes?
Yeah.
Oh, rip.
Oh, he's messaging me. Hello. My Peanut is outdated? What? I thought I had the most recent one.
What are you talking about?
Ah, I think I have the wrong patch.
Oh, dude, rip.
Invisible weapons is a mismatch between the ISO and the Peanut. God damn it. Alright, hang on. But I got 25.2. Nani?
Could you please say that in Mac laptop terms?
Basically I don't have the right patch.
Okay.
Let's fix that real quick. My stream paused. Hello? Oh, it did.
Oh, hi.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Are you saying Elmo's World?
Yeah.
So proud of you.
Wait. They're really set to these things. Okay, let me just re-download the PNatch.
Sure.
Then I will restart something. Because I know I don't have... I have the correct version of the game, that's for sure. But let me do that. Let me do this.
What was your most recent save in the game?
Rest, like, as soon as Leon just talked to me.
Oh yeah.
He also
Yeah,
noticed
okay.
I used Slapshot on Leon, which should be impossible because he replaced Slapshot with Onslaught. It's cool.
Okay.
Oh well, let's try this again.
Back up and running.
Yeah.
Perfect.
This is to be expected. Alright, let's see if I can bring back the Kingdom Key. Nope, alright. It still crashes the game. Alright, something is off. I have the correct ISO. Might be using the old ISO. I don't think so, because I was able to get because it was the one you sent me, Xendra. Oh well. Now all I need to do is catch up to We Never Learn.
Yes. In what regard? Anime or manga?
Technically both?
You know what? I should take responsibility and catch up with both.
Here's the, because the thing is like with you and with Jay, like I have strong words for both of you when you both are caught up on everything.
On manga and anime.
Just the manga for that one.
Okay. Well, I finished up all the mangas that I need to finish up right now. Because I got caught up with Quince, and I read that Don't Bully Me, Nekomaro, or Netomaro, one or the other. So I need a manga, so I'll dive into it. However, it's going to be annoying because I cannot remember the last chapter it stopped on, so I'm probably just going to pick a random frickin' chapter and go for it.
Yeah, I mean that's honestly what I would do. Come on,
Yeah.
come on, game.
That, or honestly, I'd be down to reread it. It's like
It's
a
quick.
really. That's the thing. It's like it's such bingeable reading that it's super easy.
Where's the chest? No, I might. Wait, not yet.
Yo, did you watch all of My Hero Aka, like the newest season?
I'm up to date. Yes.
Oh, is it still going?
Yeah. Well, we're gonna be entering the second set of 12 episodes.
Oh, okay, cool. Is there a new OP coming out?
I believe so. Yeah.
Dope.
Dude, this last one was really good. I like this one a lot.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't watched a single episode from that, and I bet there's already 12 episodes that just came out.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck, I'm gonna have to binge that because I'm finishing up Oretsuki, and then I told Jay that I'd watch Yu-Gi-Oh! GX.
Let's go.
Did you ever finish
So
5Ds?
No. I meant 5Ds. Not GX.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with GX. It's just 5Ds is so much better.
I definitely meant 5Ds because the protagonist is honestly way the hell more entertaining. He's more entertaining. The villain is freaking hilarious. That guy with the accent that I don't know what it
Jack
is.
Atlas.
Jack Atlas. Jesus Christ. Is he like an Australian that just gave up and tried to go British?
Pretty much.
Like I don't know.
Sorry, boo.
And then like I think what's the main character's name in
Yusei.
5Ds? Yusei. Whenever Yusei gives out like lessons to little kids or like never be a bully or anything like that, he says it with a serious intensity that makes it just entertaining.
Yeah, because he's the cool dude. Also, I just realized something. I have to do this entire fight sequence without taking a hit.
Yes.
We're gonna be here for a while, boys.
So, yeah, you like pain, right?
I do.
Oh yeah, we talked extensively about that. Not only now, but literally in the years that I.
This is the greatest version of New Game Plus of KH ever. I'm using an endgame Keyblade at the beginning of the game, and it's punishing me for it. That's how New Game Pluses should be. You want to use endgame stuff in the beginning? Fuck you, you're penalized. Also, look, Donald is useful in this game. He can one-shot people.
Wait, yeah. I'm still in the cutscene. Oh my god, I'm excited.
Look at that. This motherfucker just shoots fire. It's like, bam, one-shot.
Oh, are you gonna set up the healing op?
Yeah, eventually.
Yeah.
Okay, time to beat this entire boss without taking a hit. Guys, if I do it, I'll be a master gamer. Matt, it's like the time I did the final boss of Hat in Time without taking a hit, only to not get the achievement.
Well, yeah, you wanted to get an achievement, but that was completely.
It was the wrong boss.
What
How does
boss
it even
was
work?
for again?
You had to pick any boss that's not the. So apparently, the way the achievement in Hat in Time works is you're supposed to use the one-hit badge to beat a boss without taking a hit. And I'm like, all right, that's cool. You know, it'd be really cool. I just got this badge. I should use it for the final boss because that'd be like really cool and anticlimactic. Yeah, it'd be hard, but it'd be really cool. And so I did, and I spent like 3.5 hours learning this boss and actually beating it. And I did beat it without taking a hit. The problem is that I didn't get the stupid achievement because apparently the final boss doesn't count for that.
Your final boss is not a boss. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Go fuck yourself.
I'm like, god damn it, I just wasted all this time learning the boss. And
The
then
look on your friggin' face when you beat it, and then subsequently realized that you didn't get the achievement was perfect. It was the perfect mix of pure joy and absolute disappointment.
And then when I replayed the game and I didn't have to beat it in one hit, I was like, wow, this is great, I can actually do things. But you know what? That run of that boss without taking a hit was sexy. No one can tell me otherwise.
Yeah, I don't deny it. It looked. Well, I mean, the boss looked insane in the first place, so I cannot.
Yeah. Also, remember when people were asking that we should get Dark Souls style difficulty in Kingdom Hearts? Well, you have it, everyone.
Yep. Except there's no Estus Flask, no bonfire. It's just pain.
It's just a straight one-hit kill.
It's just getting gucked constantly.
We should get good controls on Dark Souls now. What do you mean? It's great controls. Said no one ever.
Hey, you remember the controls of Zelda Ocarina of Time? Alright, let's just keep that and do nothing.
Ah, welcome to the chat, Xendra. Everyone meet Xendra, the lead developer of this mod.
Oh, hey, thank you for making the mod, man. This is a really cool, really experience to be able to witness.
The lag helped me! Wow, it only took me 3 tries!
Wait, what?
Yeah!
No! Oh, you spoiled it for me. That's awesome, though. Congrats, man.
I'm gonna hop in this fight quickly and check if the moveset is broken here for some reason.
Yeah, nah. Quentin, I agree with you with when it comes to like move sets and stuff like that, because I just hate like any latency with controls at all in any game whatsoever.
So,
You
you
know.
were looking for me?
That's the worst.
They too have been
Dude,
seeking
I'm
the
spoiled with
real
Celeste and a Hat in Time now, because when I go back to platformers like Mario and Sonic, I'm like, oh my god, your controls are terrible!
Yeah,
I wonder
yeah.
if
Going
you-
back and playing Mario 60, like yeah, it was a landmark game, but now it's like
Are you sure?
pretty rough.
Who knows? But we need them to come with us to how much fun you did.
Sora, go with them. especially if you want to find your friends.
Go back to playing Bubsy 3D. Bubsy!
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, Bubsy 3D. That was a game. But instead of playing Bubsy 3D, you could also just play Castlevania Symphony of the Night or Metal Gear Solid.
I'm watching Vinesauce, like his full recordings of Metal Gear Solid, and I'm like, I finished 1, I'm now on 2. I'm gonna like go and like stuff order.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting because I never actually played the Metal Gear Solid games. But I think they're interesting. They have an interesting story, to say the least. I mean, it's Kojima, so it's not really a surprise.
Okay, why not? I'll go with
Yeah.
you guys.
But they are compelling, though, at the same time.
This one was from Mega, the one you sent me this morning. At least I'm like 90% sure it was.
That little squirt.
Yeah,
yeah. Who'd have thought it? Such is the power of the Keyblade.
Are you 100% sure you set your liberty to use this ISO? Yep.
Why don't we turn him into a heartless? That'll settle things quick enough.
And the brat's friends are the king's lackeys. Slug on the ice, they're all Bill's rats by the look of them. You're no prize yourself.
I can re-download the one from Mega, the one that you sent me this morning, and have it running in the background, and then I can,
The Keyblade has chosen him. Will it be he who conquers the darkness? Or will the darkness swallow him? Either way, he could be quite useful.
let me get the patch again.
Oh yeah, watching a watching a gameplay review of Death Stranding and a story review of Death Stranding are two incredibly different things. Gameplay looks boring as shit. Story looks absolute.
The people have been saying it's really good, though.
Yeah, I don't deny it. And especially as like a Kojima experience, I think it checks all the boxes. Makes a completely immersive game, and the gameplay ties in with the immersion as well to help emphasize the themes, the world, and I think the story. Oh, actually, seeing Death Stranding with expansion really interesting. Yeah. Yeah, they could build themselves to the heavens. Because honestly, that does sound like a really Kojima.
Let me get to a save point because I've repatched it with the 4.2. I think what happened is I had the PNatch, but I didn't have the ISO patch. I think that's what happened.
And you can do that like mid gameplay.
I mean, I have it downloading in the background.
Okay.
But I'm just gonna quickly save and then switch over to that patch.
So then the realist question right now is, which of the first worlds are you going to? Going to Olympus or Alice in Wonderland?
Probably Wonderland.
Wonderland? Yeah.
I'll at least keep it like relatively like a normal playthrough.
Wonderland's quick.
Highly recommend you get Thunder from Olympus. Oh, that's true. Actually, I do have guard. So I can do Olympus first.
Actually, yeah. What did you need guard for in Olympus?
I don't need to
There's
beat Cerberus, yeah. But it's like, I do need to do enough in that game where I can get Thunder. Thunder is OP. Alright, let's see, are you done? Why'd I come here? I need to go to the save point.
There's something new there now.
Where?
That's some interesting little changes there.
What's up?
Nice. Oh, you'll see Zenbrin's comments.
Oh, cool. So yeah, this is a fun experience for me, just because like I really like know Kingdom Hearts like in and out, but at the same time now it's like
It's kind of like a randomizer run, in a way.
it feels that way actually, yeah. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to reset this. You do one of these. Point to you. See you, Quentin. Thank you for showing up.
Have a good one, Quentin.
Alright, this should be the patched version, the correct one. Wonderland now gives a Keyblade on the first visit. Yeah, that was always weird that, like, you go through, like, 2 worlds and then you get to Jungle Japes. It's like, oh, by the way, here's Keyblade.
Yeah, like Tarzan, of all places.
Yep, let's see if the Kingdom Key is visible. It is! And we're gonna put it on, because holy crap.
We're not force punching anyone anymore? Huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm not gonna say I miss it, because it would be great to be playing with the Kingdom Key.
Yeah, he's... Look at Sora. Bam! Looks clean. Wow, I could actually get this chest now.
It's fantastic.
If I do this right. Ripple Drive could almost get me this chest.
Wait, what are you talking about?
So the way to get that chest is you gotta hit all 4 of these candles, which you usually get after Blizzard.
Okay.
But, yeah, here's Onslaught.
Oh, okay.
Damn. Alright, cool. Did I deliver this postcard? Nope. Alright, cool. Got that one in. How much money do I have? 431? I might be able to buy. Impulse also replaces Vortex. Thank God. I don't know why. I always hated Vortex's ability in original KH1.
What did Vortex do again?
It was just like a side slap that was like low-key useless.
Oh, jeez.
Let's buy down the new weapon. Because I want to keep him useful.
Oh, you should change up his healing and offense and defense as well.
Yeah, so Donald, regular attacks frequently, offensive magic constantly, defensive magic constantly, advanced magic frequently, HP items frequently, MP items, yep. And then manual. And then Goofy's always been good. There's no need to change his AI. One thing that also is new, for those who don't know, the Keyblade trails. They like sometimes linger around. Have you tried kick item? I had only been using the Oblivion, but it's R2, right? Yeah, here we go. I like the lingering trails. It's R2, right? It's I'm hitting it, but it's not actually doing it. Did they do something special with it?
Do you need to be in combat?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
That's why I have the controller input also too, so I could show like what buttons I'm hitting.
Yeah, strong call.
Yeah. Yes, lag. Very good. The game must think you're in a menu. Probably. That's okay. Alright, let's go to Olympus.
Yeah, Olympus, grab some thunder.
Oh yeah, also he has warp from the get-go, so we don't have to sit through the slow missions.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's such a gift. Cutting out the first 2 nights of Destiny Island and War.
It's great. Olympus. The game, the world that's been literally in every single game.
Well, yeah, it was on display in KH3 because that was like your first world out of the get-go, right?
Yeah. Quite a nostalgic world.
Yeah, that theme gets me every time.
Nope. Ba-da-ba-dum. Absolutely, Xendra. I'm having a blast.
Yeah, it's crazy to see it being played in just such a new and unique way, with all like the mechanics being different.
That's a follow from Xendra. Thank you very much. As a developer myself, trust me, I get it. How much testing needs to be done, how much help people like bugs are, how much annoyance bugs are. I did check it earlier, and how the descriptions of the items in the accessory shop now actually tell you stats and not just like not good descriptions.
Wait, are all the Trinities replaced to blue Trinities?
No. I just knew those blue ones were there.
Okay. I was just like, wow, there's a ton of them.
Nah, I just knew those were what they were. All right, push. Push. I'm gonna go back, by the way, and eventually play KH1 or like vanilla or like KH1F like on the PS4, and it's gonna screw with me that it's not zoomed in or zoomed out.
Well, that and also the camera is going to be completely messing with you.
The camera is gonna be different. It's gonna be slower. This is why I love modders. The quality of life things, just you guys do great, man.
Look, it's like this.
I completely agree. Sora is completely slow as molasses.
To fight ferocious monsters right here in the Coliseum.
You've got heroes standing right in front of you.
Yup, he's a real hero chosen by the Keyblade.
And we're heroes too.
Hero? That right?
Speaking of Danny DeVito, I actually just saw him,
What's so funny? I fought a bunch of monsters.
and it was just weird. Not gonna lie.
In what?
Hey,
You know that new Jumanji that just came out?
Oh yeah, he was in the second one, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's in the second one.
you can't
And
force yourself.
I was thinking the whole time, like, yeah, you're the most shooting character in the world right now, but this plot does not need you whatsoever. However, it needs Vito, so I'm just like, yeah, no, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, so it takes more than brawn.
I love how when we were kids we thought Phil was being a dick here, but as an adult it's really obvious Sora hasn't done shit yet. Yeah, we just started! Oh, I should have given items to Goofy. Oh well.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Oh, well, never mind. I gotta do these barrel things first. He what? Wow, this is weird actually having abilities for this because I'm so used to just doing the normal 3-hit combo.
Well, yeah, do the 1, 2, 3 and slap, right?
Yeah. Because I know exactly where these barrels are going to go with the 3-hit combo. So are the side quests the only way they're going to get item slots now, or is it still like through basic game progression too? Because like sometimes when you would beat a boss, right, like you get the bonuses. Or is it only going to be side quests that power up Donald and Goofy? Donald and Goofy get an item slot after Halloween Town. Okay. Bam.
You know, you ain't bad, kid.
Well, thank you.
Looks like I'm headed for the games.
Afraid not.
Why not?
2 words. You guys ain't heroes.
Come on.
How long has this been a project for Xendra?
Someone tweeted, Kingdom Hearts is rated E for everyone, not E for elitist.
Wait, not E for what?
Not E for elitist.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, congratulations, Xendra. That's totally badass.
Six years, holy crap. Oh yeah, down the Goofy have nothing. Combo booster is what I just learned. Where is that? Nani? Oh, it's an accessory.
Oh.
There we go, yeah. Increases strength based on combo plus and air combo plus, which I have a good amount of.
It's great that the items aren't just like stat boosts anymore. Like these can make really specific builds.
Strength only updates if you exit the menu and go back into it. Oh, okay, really? Gotcha. Ah, yeah, I see. Makes sense. Makes sense to me. Alright. Let's go take care of Wonderland. Because that world is easy.
Sure.
I could finish that in like 20-30 minutes. Remember the day I speedrun KH1 in a day?
Yeah, no, that was actually wild.
Rather stubborn,
For that trophy.
you say?
Who are you?
Oh, hey, hold on.
Well, yeah, you did that, and then there was also the time where you just started randomly speedrunning KH1 over at the convention.
Yeah.
Cass?
Yeah, and everyone was just losing their shit. Like weren't people like having trouble fighting Riku, and you're just like, oh, I can do it. You did it, and then you just continued to speedrun the game, and they had their socks blown off the whole time.
Yeah, like, because they were like, Because like I was like, well, okay, here you go. And it's like, can you keep playing? And I'm like, okay.
You're the entertainer now.
Yeah, exactly. Critical stats are used as well, so there are critical builds separate from regular strength and magic builds. Some accessories also have unique effects, like the elemental, like the gun bands, such as Thundagun band recharges MP each time thunder hits an enemy, for example. So you can spam thunder with it. Yes.
Dude, that's sick. That's so cool.
Yes.
Holy shit.
KH1 has gained the treatment it deserves. The KH1 gets overshadowed. He's like, oh yeah, my KH2 final mix, all these bosses are so good. Well, you know what? KH1 is a better RPG experience. Fire Band restores a small of HP to your entire party when you hit with fire. And it can revive allies. Yo, you basically implemented Phoenix Downs. Let's go! That sounds amazing!
That's so bad!
Wait, so I just shoot... If I just, like, shoot Donald with the fire, he'll just get up. When I get a Fire Man. Shoot an enemy. Oh, cool, even better. Yo, that's like taking his soul!
Jesus Christ.
That's amazing!
Well, yeah, you're releasing his heart, but then putting it right into Goofy.
So if you're doing an ally build with Lionheart for its leadership ability, you can use a Fire Band to always keep your party alive. Yes!
Okay, so this is the cool stuff right now with all your accessories, is that the accessories that you've implemented can make entire, like, gameplay challenges. Like, people can have a specific weapon and a specific accessory for the entire game to see if they can do, which can make a lot of really fun challenge runs / like OP runs as well.
Yeah, I agree. See, KH2, like, it has great bosses, it has great game design, don't get me wrong, but as an RPG, KH1 is just that much better. And this is just gonna, like, implore that fact even more.
Oh, yeah.
Rip the music, that's okay. Around 70% of the accessories have been placed with new ones, then I added around 20 additional ones on top of that. Look at this guy.
With new, like, sprites for the accessories on top of it?
Well, the accessories don't have sprites in this game, thankfully, so you can kind of just make... They're all text-based.
Yeah. Oh, that's fantastic, yeah. That makes it a lot easier. Ugh.
I also appreciate the fact that I don't have to I don't have to go all the way down. Like, for the menuing, I'm able to hit the triangle button to actually activate the menu stuff, and I appreciate that. That is one improvement that KH2 did, where all your actions are through the triangle button. Hey, look, I got a protect chain. Defense stat has been stripped out of the game and replaced with a % damage reduction because discovered that this defense stat is really volatile and not really well made. Had really narrow breakpoints, meaning you're often either getting way less or way more value than you should be. That's true, actually. KH1 was weird with that. In expert mode, you'd either take all the damage or no damage.
Session.
Oh yeah, after Wonderland, you're getting a Keyblade.
Yes.
Oh yeah, holy shit. This is the randomizer runs that all randomizer runs aspire to be.
Because I say so, that's why.
That is so unfair.
Well, have
You get it at the same time as Blizzard, so if you get the evidence, you get it early. Yeah, I'm gonna get the evidence. Let's go.
I've done absolutely nothing wrong.
Oh, let's see. So Lady Luck, which we're gonna get, gives me Treasure Trove, which maximizes the drop rate of rare items. Cool. So 100% of this game is gonna be easier.
Yeah, you can start it off immediately.
we should help her out.
Because KH1 synthesis is a pain in the butt.
That be muddling? Oh yeah, and that's against the rules.
It also does have +2 MP.
Finds the defendant guilty as charged for the
Crimes
crimes
of
of
assault
and
and
attempted theft of
my
my
heart.
Oh,
With
fuck.
her hand.
No, no!
Who are you? How dare you interfere with my court?
Kingdom Key has -1
Excuse
MP.
me, but we know who the
It's
real
supposed to have
culprit is.
0
Well, it's
normally.
hardly-
Oh, okay.
Anyway, she's not the one you're looking
It goes
for.
to 0 when you
That's
clear
nonsense.
Olympus to help it scale into
Have you
endgame.
any
Oh, that's
proof?
cool. So basically, if I were to do a Kingdom Key run, it would be useful.
It would be actually viable.
Yes.
It's fantastic. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
I know she's really scary. I love talking to these cards. I did see someone suspicious. You. Too late, dude. I already did. Whew. 2002 games. So simple. Go do this. Go do that. You win. Nowadays, go have a psychoanalysis session with your team members to understand their plot points and why they deserve to be in this party, and decide if they're worthy or not for the Tumblr posts. And then progress the game. Good point. I should be safe stating more instead of hard saving.
Yeah, no, nowadays, they just want to make sure that every single character is the most fleshed out and intricate and best character. Which is really annoying because it's kind of like what happened when Han Solo got his prequel movie. It's like, but we didn't need to know about it. We didn't need to know about Han Solo. Sometimes the mystery makes the character even better.
Yeah, I agree. Or just the fact that, like, it's okay for a person to just be a person, right? Like, a bad guy can be bad just for being bad. I posted that, like, in a Discord the other day, like, oh, like, I want to make a guy that's bad for the sake of being bad. And they're like, well, that's boring. And I'm like, why? Why is that boring?
I mean, yeah. So, we can have ourselves compelling villains, like, by all means, but if you have a dude that will just fuck shit up, and no need to be compelling, like, that's still threatening and commands your attention.
Alright, did that. Did that. Alright. Let's go get some evidence.
Here, I'm actually gonna...
Yeah?
What?
Hang on, go.
I'm actually gonna go and run and grab some coffee real quick, okay?
Alright, no problem.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Xendra, did you change the encounters here? Because I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be 4 red nocturnes there.
This should help.
Interesting. Yeah, because I'm like, I recall there being the red nocturnes there. Also, this jump became so much easier with the new movement. Oh my god. There is actually an ability called Enemy Detector that changes enemy encounters and enables some new ones. Yeah, that's probably it. How do I move this rock again? Oh, it moves later. I gotta go through the other doors first. Huh. Weird. Yay! We got Lady Luck. Minimizes the drop rate of rare items. Or maximizes, not minimizes. Woo! Keyblades in KH1 look so good. What was that sound effect? Did that sound like a shield recharge? Think. That's what I'm saying. I always say KH1 had the best sound effects because the hits sound like meaty, as if you're actually hitting something.
For what?
KH1 sound effects in comparison to the later games, like Kingdom Hearts 1 Keyblades were so thick and metally, like you could feel like you're hitting things.
Oh yeah, they were chunky. Like when you hit a wall, you actually felt like you felt the recoil coming back at you.
Yeah. It will. Blizzard is so good.
Blizzard, just the it's a shotgun ability in this game, right?
Yeah. Which piece of evidence do I not have yet? I got that one, I got that one, I got that one. I have 3. One missing one.
Oh, you grab Lady Luck?
Yep.
Oh yeah, because you were able to pick it up.
Yeah.
Look at that MP bar.
So good. Also, the orange MP bar. Listen, man, I'm telling you, KH1 had really good RPG elements. I get it that KH2 had better like design choices all around, but man, dude, like, I'm just saying, the simplicity that was KH1 was unparalleled.
Ooh, +2 strength with 5 or more MP.
Which I have.
That's what every single D&D wizard is praying for.
Yeah. You have no elixirs. I'm sorry, what? There are no elixirs in this game? Well then, life has changed dramatically.
Is it not just you don't have elixirs on your person right now?
No, I think the elixirs and mega elixirs got replaced.
Oh, no kidding.
That's okay, I never really used them anyway. I know I can make this jump. Alright, screw it. I have 3 pieces of evidence. That's okay. I don't remember where the 4th one is.
Is the 4th one on the side of the room?
No? Ah, well, whatever.
Say la vie.
There are 2 chests with 2 items in them, or what used to be. That's true, yeah. That's why I was surprised that there were 2 items in them. Stat boosts were replaced with large amounts of money. You can use Blizzard to open the chest with large amounts of money. The rewards for exploration in general are pretty high, as well as something. Thank you for making it more satisfying. Alright, buddy. Pick a box between 1 through 5.
Let's go with the solid 4.
Solid 4? Oh, well, sorry, Donald.
Oh, Jesus.
You can synth money now. Yes! Not that you really need to grind for a lot of money anyway, actually, but, you know.
You can create money. That's awesome.
Dude, this fight was super hard for me as a 4-year-old, I'm not gonna lie.
What, the matchstick guy?
Yeah.
Was that back when you realized that you could just...
Alright. Fuck you, card.
Oh wait, you're talking about the card fight. Oh, I thought you were talking about the boss.
Oh no, yeah. I mean I had trouble with that too as a kid, but
Oh, okay. So do yourself a favor when you're fighting, dodge roll out of your final animation.
if the game would let me. I have a tiny bit of lag. So inputs are kind of picky. But okay, yeah. I mean, I'll probably need to start doing that anyway. So
Is this specifically only for finishers, or could that also happen for spells? Rip.
let's go to 2. You cancel all attacks except for Ripple Slide and Stun Impact. Donald again? Oh no, poor guy. That's what people want, is to be able to play faster and more aggressively once they learn the system. And this is the system that does that.
Actually, that's what everyone's wanted since KH2.
Exactly. KH3 does it, by the way, just not as well as people think it does. It's hidden. But because it's streamlined so that casuals can play it, everyone's like, oh, it's not the same. I want to save Donald, but it's also risky. Now, if only Gooby could do it, but Gooby's not going to do it.
Okay, yeah, guard canceling in this sounds totally insane.
Emulator, yes, good. Do this to me. By the way, one thing you may want to bring back is Scan should be able to read the health of this tower. There's a hit counter? What? I swear, I thought I had health. Weird. Yeah, I guess I could double my performance if I sacrifice 60 frames per second. I mean, ideally, it's because, it takes 15 hits to die, and hitting it too fast can actually make the counter not go up. Ah! That explains it. 17 years of playing this game, and I never knew. You learn something every day, right? I mean, yeah, I'm also getting slight performances because I don't actually have, like, a gaming PC. I just have, like, a relatively good laptop. So, streaming plus keeping Discord open and all the fun stuff is, taxing. But still runs very well, given my laptop, so that is nice indeed. Hey, it's a large body. Still there, Matt?
Yeah, no, I'm just watching right now, trying to take it all in.
So make sure your internet did not crap out.
Oh yeah. Well, it's starting to get stuttery, so I might be out in like 30.
this real quick.
Oh man, that's a. Those guys are just like the quintessential version of the Chunkus.
There's the right crescendos. Does not seem to... Quick item does not seem to work. It's not for me. Ah, good of. Gadoof!
You have your item set to be a potion, and you can't use a potion? Or...
Nah, I'm supposed to be able to hotkey my items, so I don't have to scroll down to them.
Oh.
But, I don't know, it's not happening for me. That's okay. It'll eventually work for me. Big Chungor! At least the game saved its state. And I revived at not the beginning of the room. You know, let me check. Let me make sure that R2 is actually bound.
Yeah, could it actually be bound correctly? Also, dear God, thunder and magic in general is just massacring.
Oi. Yeah, that would do it.
Is that how it was?
Yep, it's a binding issue.
That's good you got it settled.
If I could fix it.
We'll get it settled.
So... I may need to eventually switch controllers. Not now, but... Or maybe soon. I don't know. How to do this. Why does... So for some reason... My emulator thinks that L2 and R2 are the Z-axis.
The home internet is going to be acting up the next 3 minutes. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
At an alert cable provider, so I'm probably going to head out early, but
Yep, there he goes.
Totally insane and really cool mod.
Yeah, thanks for showing up, man. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. Have yourself a good time, okay?
Thanks, man.
All right, adios.
Alright, that'll make performance slightly better. But yeah, for some reason, I don't know why it thinks it's the Z-axis when there's a clear button for it. What button are you? Button 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'll switch out controllers at some point, one that works better. That actually does have the correct bindings for L2 and R2. What I could do, actually, here, what I could do right now. I have it set to a key on the keyboard. So I can do is get to a safe spot. And if this works... Yeah, it works.
Here.
It does actually work. It's just my controller sucks.
Here. Thunder.
Cool. That's weird. I don't know why my controller does that. The unfortunate part is my actual PS4 controller also acts really weird.
See ya.
Damn.
Thunder.
Oh, Thunder is so broken.
Deep freeze.
Look at that.
See ya.
I also appreciate that animation, that attack, I think, was that? Is that Onslaught, or I don't know what it's actually called, but like, it reflects the projectiles even from behind me. I think it's really cool. Yeah, let's do the chairs. So I think what we'll do is I'll finish off Wonderland today, and then sometime later this week, if not next weekend, I'll stream more of this and just continue onwards as, you know, more stuff shows up, Xendra. Yeah, a whole lot more covers in Slapshot. Man, it's just so satisfying. Oh, hey, you guys.
Fire!
I'll do that late.
Fire! Thunder!
I actually should be waiting, but whatever.
Fire!
Where's another one? I'll get the actual item that I'm supposed to be getting.
See ya! Fire!
Are you gonna do anything with these guys, or are you gonna leave them as is?
Fire!
There's a special encounter in this mod, though, when you are in worlds you see the keyhole. Ooh, we'll check that out before I head out. All good. All good. Deep jungle, eh? Why did I do that? That was the stupidest thing I could have done. I do recommend triggering a deep jungle once before you progress too far, because the encounter changes once you seal Travis down. Really? I also like how instinctually I'm menuing down to the thing below, even though I know I can just use triangle. Yeah, I'll have to work on that controller thing tomorrow. So I can actually use, because the quick iron thing does work. I, as you saw, I bound it to a keyboard key and it does actually work.
Here.
Ah, well. Most likely, probably around the same time next week, I'll stream this again. And we'll keep on going from there. At least with this file. I might make like a secondary file just to kind of like keep personally playing, or / help you test any other small changes that show up, Xendra. Oh yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine there's almost only so much that can be done. But yeah, even so much as just like, hey, this, just like testing out a feature or something like that, I'd be happy to help out in those ways as well. Unfortunately, I don't have like, as much as I am a developer, I've never actually worked with games before, so I can't help in that regard. Ooh, that's good. That's a good program to have. Nope, wrong way. Thought I had a save state here. Oh wait, what? When was my save state? I thought I saved it recently. Alright, let's just really quickly do a reset there, because apparently my save file is actually more recent than my save state. That's really weird. Oh well. Yeah, I know. I just choose not to. KH1 is the one game where, like, I don't mind rewatching the cutscenes over and over again. In the weirdest way. It's like anything onwards from KH2, it's like, well now I gotta start skipping cutscenes. Probably because I have the option to. Versus in KH1, it's like we don't have the, like, you know, like KH1 FM has it, in the PS4 version. But even then, I just don't usually skip KH1 stuff. Just have too many fond memories with this game, so I enjoy rewatching them over and over. Donald! Not a single HP orb. In that same regard, I probably should have changed Keyblades then, but you know what? It's okay. Oh, big oof. Big oof. Hey! Before I do anything, let's change Keyblades for this one, because Thunder is good, but I think we need just a tiny bit more strength. Or maybe I should have kept Lady Luck and done Thunder spam. Either works, really, doesn't it? Still doing a lot. The power of the Kingdom Key! Yeah, what am I getting with the Kingdom Key? I'm getting, where is it? Right now I have, what, +2 strength, 1 MP, and 5 crit damage based on my shortcuts. Yeah. So Wonderland is going to give me 1 accessory slot, 1 strength, Drain Brace, ooh, and Goofy's going to get Rocket ability.
What a racket.
Yeah, that is pretty good.
How's a doorknob to get any sleep?
I will say though, even though I'm not the greatest player in the world, I appreciate the master difficulty. It is forcing me to not do things by muscle memory, and I think that's really good. Drain Brace heals HP upon deflecting, 4% damage reduction. That's awesome. I'll take that. I didn't get anything there. No. The world bonuses have to update by going into the world map. Really? Is that based on the mod, or is that actually how the original game worked? I genuinely don't remember if that's how it worked. Like, you wouldn't really get world bonuses like that, though. It'd be always based on the boss. The game doesn't update the completion stats until you go to the map. Makes sense, because you are allowed to... Like, you are allowed to, Yay! You're allowed to explore the worlds afterwards. I will put back Lady Luck. Alright. About time for me to call it here. Thank you all so much for coming. Xendra, thank you so much for making this mod. It's amazing. And I can't wait to keep playing more of it and see what you guys keep doing. And I will see you guys probably in a week. I probably don't mind. I would not mind, / I probably will restream this from here this point onwards next week as well. Thank you, you too. Look forward to seeing what else you guys do. And as for the stream, thank you all so much. I will catch you guys next week.